Welcome.
Welcome, welcome. Good morning.
Philadelphia is known for having some very vocal fans, and nearly 70,000 of them are letting their voices be heard already. Welcome inside Lincoln Financial Field. Katie York set to get this one started. And we're underway from Philadelphia. Returning it from the 4. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Here's another carry for Barkley. And they had that one contained right at the line. Stop made by Sam Hubbard. No gain on the play, and it leaves them with 3rd and 5.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
His first throw is an interception. And the Bengals are off to a great start defensively. They forced a turnover on the opening possession. So the first drive of the game ends not in points, Brock, but in an INT.
And I get it. Opening drives aren't always going to end up with points or a touchdown. Good thing, though, there's a lot of opportunities left to make up for that miscue and go get yourself back in rhythm and back on script.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Here we go.
Burrow out of the shotgun. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes.
Man, with how hard it is, Kate, to get these plays down the field, you can't let the coverage off the hook with a drop. It just can't happen. And you're going to see it right here. He saw the open space ahead of him and started running before he ever brought the ball fully in.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll go out of bounds just short of the red zone. Well, most drives should end right there, but they beat the defense and convert on 3rd and 17.
Ready?
A new set of downs awaits them. Here's 1st and 10. Running back sent in motion. 1st and 10 now. Here's Burrow. That's incomplete left side.
Boy, offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting a completion in that area, it not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. It just couldn't quite find the connection.
Finds him over the middle. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals parlay the interception into points. On is Cade York for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bengals will jump out to a 7-0 lead. On now is York to kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And he gets crunched by a big hit right at the 25 to end that return. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Ready, set. King, Phil King, Phil King. No, sir.
A play fake, now Hurts to throw. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. They got 24 yards on the play. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
He loses the football. And it's a turnover. The defense has it. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. If there was a metaphorical panic button over there right now, partner, I feel like this would be the time to press it.
And you know me, I'd take the elevator right down to the field and press it now.
And this defense, man, they have seized on the opportunity that's been presented to them early.
And here's what happens with defenses. Once they feel an offense is loose with the ball, this poor ball security, they're going to be ripping and clawing and tearing for it all game long.
Well, very quick throw, but they couldn't connect. This one intended for the running back. So it'll be 2nd down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. Only a yard for him that time, so now 3rd and 9.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Completed over the middle. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
So before they can set up for another play, we've hit the end of the 1st quarter. Neither side separating much so far. We'll return to the link right after this.
On 1, ready?
Time for our 2nd quarter. It'll be Bengals football to begin. They're looking at 2nd and pretty short. From the gun, a give to Brown. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. It's a meager 2-yard gain, but that's enough to award them the 1st down.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Here we go.
1st down, Burrow to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Even from the booth, Kate, I could hear it. I could hear that front 7 telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB.
Here we go.
I promise that you deliver, and that's exactly what they did. Wasted no time in getting that sack.
Completes this one to Chase. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Zach Vaughn with the tackle.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
Let's get set. 11 MT, 11 MT.
3rd and long for him here. Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Quinyon Mitchell. And he pays the price for the interception. Woo-hoo! Big hit brings it into that return. Well, okay, I guess we've got a couple of very giving teams today, Brock. One side coughs it up with a fumble, then the other side graciously hands it right back with the interception.
Hey, listen, if you like playmaking defenses, then you like this game right here. These defenses, they're the ones supplying the big plays, and they're putting their stamp on this game.
And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. Halfway there on first down, that brings up 2nd and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you're going to be a Pro Bowler.
It's the 2-minute warning now from the link. The Eagles need some big yards in a hurry. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
No touch that.
They kick the running back in motion.
No touch.
From the pistol, Hurts. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
No touch.
Hurts now from the gun. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. It's a 31-yard play. And that's a Philadelphia first down.
No touch.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And he gets in. Touchdown, Philadelphia! The Eagles earn the chance to tie before halftime. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he could rumble the whole way home.
Kate, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer? Nobody.
And he does not tie this game. His extra points off. They remain down by 1. Now probably still mentally kicking himself after that missed point after. He can take a little frustration out here as he kicks this away. Needed a little more to reach the landing zone, so give him the ball at the 40-yard line.
1-1, ready? Here we go, here we go.
On first down, here's Burrow. This one taken in by Chase. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line.
Hey, we're good, we're good.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
11 MT, hey. 11 MT, dot.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. And down he goes. The Eagles got him. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
That sure ended up being worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down, and he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
That one's caught along the left sideline. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset?
I'm sure Coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Burrow from the gun. Escapes the pocket. He's on the move. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
Gun, gun. Dot. 11, 11, 11. Dot.
Brown crosses the goal line for the Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals grow their lead just before halftime. York now for the extra point. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. So they tag him for roughing the kicker, and now this kickoff's going to come from the 50. Let's see if they loft in and try to stick him deep. On now is York to kick this one away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Great, set. No touch.
Hurts to throw. That pass complete to Goddard. And they'll have it a little shy of the 40 as he goes out. He picks up 28 on the play. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
No touch.
1st and 10. Here's Hurts. He sends this one to the end zone. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Boy, this is really great defense to deny a big play and make them work for the touchdown. If they want to reach the end zone, they have to scrap and fight through them.
No touch.
Hurts trying again on 2nd down. That one doesn't find its man. Incomplete. He was looking for Dallas Goedert there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
You know, there's not a lot of tight ends who are true weapons this far down the field. And not a lot of cover guys who can match up with them in terms of size. They tried to get it to him in a spot where he could win it, but no connection to be made.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Great, set. No touch.
Hurts throwing again. It's another 1st half mistake. He's intercepted again. Cam Taylor-Britt picks it off. And he makes the Huskies. It's a touchdown on the pick 6. But we all know getting the interception is the important thing, Brock. But how about this guy having the wherewithal to transition into a really nice return to then get the touchdown out of it, too?
Yeah, that's a great point. We talk about it with the receivers, right? Getting vertical right away after making a catch. Same thing for these defenders when they make a pick. They secure the football, sure, but instantly they go back to their offensive days. They want that touchdown, and they want a moment they won't forget.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Returning it from the 4. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. One last play before the break.
Great, set. No touch.
Hurts back to the air after the pick. That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. And he reaches the 35 before going out. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the third quarter. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. This one not close to where it had to go. This drive is going to begin from the 40. And this drive is going to have some great starting field position as a result of that short kick. New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Here we go.
Here's Burrow. On the move, headed right. Launching deep down the right sideline. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. So it's second down coming up.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness.
Brought in inside the 20. And they get there to touch him down, Brock, but a big gain on that play.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
First down from the red zone. Finds his man Chase. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it first and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
To throw again, it's Burrow. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. If you're going to complete that one successfully, Brock, you need the perfect throw, just the right touch, and you also need a guy who can go up and get it just like that.
Yeah, need to be able to muscle somebody off the ball if you're not alone. And call me a little biased. Go ahead. I don't care.
You're biased.
But the success of that play does come down to the timing of the throw, Kate. If you don't throw it on time to that exact spot, you run out of room, and you don't give yourself that kind of chance.
Now he's York to kick this one away. He's going to field this at the 2. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Great, set.
Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
That's a pretty good stop on first down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate, and that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
2nd and 8. Trying for the deep ball. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Cam Taylor-Britt picks it off. And the Bengals get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
Here we go.
On 2nd and 10, Burrow again. Catch is made down the right sideline. It's a 21-yard gain. And it'll be first down, Bengals.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
This throw is cut. And he drives this forward to the 6.
12.
Offense up to the line fast.
11 MT.
Burrow out of the shotgun. He's on the move. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Bengals pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Joe Burrow with the touchdown. His 3rd total score in this game. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. Now he's York to kick this one away. He's got the squiver. They get to him before that return can amount to much, just beyond the 15-yard line. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
No touch that. No touch.
They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Nothing for them on 2nd down, and now it's 3rd and 1.
Hey, I know 3rd and 1 feels like an automatic running down, but after seeing that last play yield you nothing, this offense and that coordinator's got a seed of doubt. This defense playing some mind games with them.
Great.
3rd down, 1 yard to go.
Hey!
Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's Eagles football, and they'll look for points here, but might be too little too late in a lopsided 4th quarter. Third and a lone yard coming up.
Great. Set. No touch.
Now pitch it to Barkley. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st down right there.
They're set up at the 35 now.
No touch that. No touch.
On 1st down, Hurts. And they pick him off again. Cam Taylor-Britt picks it off. And the Bengals get it as he makes his 3rd interception in this game.
4 picks, 1 game. Yeah, I get it. They've not all been his fault, but it isn't any easier to stomach. For the sake of his mental game, I think it's about time to limit things to short, easy passes or simply take him off this field altogether.
Here we go. Eleven. Behind.
1st and 10 now. Here's Burrow. He fires one deep down the middle. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football.
I'm wondering.
You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays
Here we
deep.
go. Behind.
Burrow throwing again on 2nd and 10. Throwing deep for the end zone. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals keep running away with this. T. Higgins, the touchdown. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
You're good on the point after. And the Bengals continue piling on to this lead. Now he's York to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
No touch that. No touch.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. He's got Smith. And he pushes it up across the 30 before going out.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
No touch.
From the 30 on 2nd down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it, except for this defense that just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
Oh, they're on him, and he's dropped again. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough 4th down. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Eagles just want to get out of here with how this one is gone. Fourth and forever coming up.
Great, set. No touch.
On 4th down, Hurts. A bit of desperation on this deep shot, and they pick him off again. Picked off by Mike Hilton. And the Bengals take it away once again, the 5th time they've intercepted in this game. The moment you see them look to pass from this close to their own goal line, Brock, it is that defense's goal to hurry him and force a mistake just like that.
Yeah, those guys, they're so sneaky on the back end, Kate. They know the clock is being sped up. They know that the quarterback can feel those footsteps and thinking about a safety, and those defenders just wait for that rush throw, and then they step in, they deliver, and they take the ball away.
Stop.
Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
On 1, ready? 12.
Slot receiver headed left.
Stop.
Wow, they're going to pass it here. He's got it near the 8. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6.
Well, he saw his guys
Here we
pick
go.
up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Escapes the puck. And stop me if you've heard this before, Brock. They've scored again, and they grow that lead further. The Bengals throwing 6 more on the blowout. Joe Burrow with the touchdown. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Now is York to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
No toss it. No toss it.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And forget the turnover, Brock. They take it back for a late touchdown. Defense getting in on the fun, Brock, with that 4th quarter lead as they provide a nice little boost there with the pick 6.
Yeah, you could feel some of the desperation of this offense, and when you get into that mode, it is danger time. Defenses love to take advantage of it. I always say to you, Kate, play fast but never in a hurry. You can't be rushed offensively because you can often be rushed into mistakes like that.
And that one's caught. Add a couple more on to this massive, some might say insurmountable lead here in the 4th. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. This return starts at the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
No toss it. No toss it.
Back to the air following the pick 6. And that's the record. His 5th interception of this ball game. Cam Taylor-Britt picks it off.
That throw has got to be the last we've seen of him this contest. I'm just not sure how they leave him in when the defense is clearly all over whatever he's trying to throw. The amount of frustration he is feeling is only going to lead to additional miscues. Please, for the love of God, take this man out.
On 1st down, here's Burrow. He's going to loft one deep to the left. They connect on the deep shot. And the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown. The Bengals continue adding to an insurmountable lead. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Bengals offense lined up. They're going for 2 again.
Here we go.
He's throwing for it. And that one's caught. Add a couple more on to this massive, some might say insurmountable lead here in the 4th. Now is York to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down, Brock, and that brings this ball game to a close. So the Bengals take this one on the road. And it's not quite a...
It's the NFL on EA Sports as you take a look there at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
Great, set. Hey, easy, 63, fast.
Hurts throwing right away. This short throw caught by Goddard. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
Great, set. No touch.
On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Great, set. No touch.
They'll run it again with Barkley. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Here's Hurts to throw. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Kyler Gordon picks it off.
Well, short of them returning it for a pick six, that was about the worst start you could ask for in this one, because your advantage of getting the ball first is gone, and they're set up a short distance from your end zone. Now you're counting on your defense to prevent a touchdown, and your offense, you better be ready to come out swinging on the next series.
Now a guy who went to prep school right here in Philly, DeAndre Swift. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Ball at the 23, 2nd and 8. Throwing is Williams. Escaping the pressure right. Williams loses the football. And this is going to get out of bounds, so they will gain a bit of yardage on the play, actually, and they'll hold on to the football as well. Thankfully for the offense, a fortuitous bounce there on the fumble goes out of bounds, because they're down here in the red zone. You don't want to lose one there.
You don't want to lose one, and the best part, because it went out of bounds, they retain possession, still have an opportunity to put points on the board.
And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. After getting that turnover on the first drive of the game, you'd hate to just stall out the momentum, go 3 and out. They're able to avoid that there.
Yeah, we talk about complementary football all the time, but I think it's a little bit deeper than that. Defense went out, forced a turn.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Nolan Smith brings him down on the pass rush. But certainly not an ideal first quarter for him. Remember, he lost the fumble earlier, and here he ends up on the ground with a sack.
And sometimes what happens when you make a mistake early, you get too cautious going forward. Just cover up the football and take care of it and be able to cut it loose. Otherwise, your offense is going to stall.
So 8 yards on the completion there, and they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. No score after 1 on EA Sports. The Bears with the football. We get set to begin quarter. Now 3rd down and very long. Looking to throw is Williams. Eluding the pressure right. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. It's a gain of 9 yards. And that'll bring up 4th down.
Like any team playing, they're looking for touchdowns to try and help their cause. But in this case, he does get them a little closer at least if they think a field goal turns out to be the better call here.
Well, it's not the touchdown that they wanted, CD, but still, they got to be pretty happy here. You steal the ball away from them on their opening possession, and you turn that into the early 3-0 lead.
Yeah, you painted the picture perfectly there, all the things that have gone on. And the important thing, other than the lead, of course, is as you described, both sides of the ball now have some momentum.
And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Their second drive here, the ballgame, Charles. Remember last time they threw the interception, but the defense held up. It bent a little but didn't break, only giving up the 3 points.
Yeah, obviously they left some points on the table there their last time out, but boy, they have to thank their defense for holding the opposition just 3 after they threw the pick. Their turn now. Back out on the field, put together a good drive, and get some points of their own.
Running again with Barkley on second down. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. Able to get the 1 yard he needed, but nothing more.
Hey, 73, 73. Right, set.
Hurts. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Brown. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. Second quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. 2nd and 5. Hurts sets up to throw it. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
Throwing is Hurts. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
It hurts not coming to the sideline. They're going to go for it. They'll try and throw for it here. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That pickup goes for 25. What a flip of the script from 4th down to 1st. Back to throw again. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Hurts. This is Smith with a grab. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, you just need the tip of the ball to cross the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great. With 1st and goal.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now Hurts changing up the play. Barkley will take this one in for an Eagles touchdown.
Sometimes offenses can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. And this is up and good to make it 7-3. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And this ball is not going to get to the 20, so this is going to be whistled dead, and the ball's going to be placed up at the 40-yard line. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. To throw, it's Williams. And there's a short throw. It's caught by Kmet. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And he'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards. To throw, Williams. And he'll find his man on the out route. That's Allen. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. The Bears on the move. They've got another first down. Play action. Now Williams. And he's got it. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Keenan Allen from 21 yards away. And the Bears will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Santos with the extra point, and the lead is now 10-7. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Johnson. And the Bears will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. Well, Charles, you know, so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of
trying to force it to Allen, and it's intercepted. And the Eagles are going to take over at their own 41. That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure but backed off, and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what? Too many defenders out there. Exactly as you described, an interception.
Don't touch it. Don't touch it.
They'll throw now on the final play. He's going to try and go deep again. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. A good, tight football game thus far. 10-7 the score as we resume action on EA Sports. And they'll accept that penalty. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 40. Here's Williams. And that's caught inside the 30. And they will finally catch him, but not before he gets it to the 11. A huge play there for Chicago. 49 yards. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. They'll go play action here with Williams. Out to his left. Open man, he finds Kmet. Touchdown, Chicago. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Bears come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Santos able to tack on the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Now a hit and a loose football. And this is picked up by the Bears. And he's going to get this on down to the 13-yard line. So problems compounding themselves here on the return. They just give up the touchdown, and now they lose the football.
Yeah, partner, things are starting to unravel a little bit for them right in front of our eyes. They're going to be looking for some answers, and quickly.
The ball comes out, and the ball ends up out of bounds, so it'll be a loss on the play. Second time he's fumbled in this game. Fortunate for him, this one goes out of bounds.
And the key for him now is how much equity have you built up with your coaching staff? How much equity have you built up with your team to continue to get opportunities? Fortunate that one went out of bounds, saved him from a turnover.
To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, but a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Multiple defenders getting to him there for a huge loss.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
On fourth down, here's Williams. And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. The Bears tried it on fourth down, unable to convert. And the Eagles defense able to hold. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They'll try and get this run game going. This is Barkley. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
From the 35 on second down. Hurts. Oh, and Hurts is going to be hit and taken down to the ground. That's Zach Pickens in there to finish that play off. So after that sack, Hurts and the Eagles, tough spot here. Third and long. They're going to look to throw. And Hurts is intercepted, his third of the game. Tyreek Stevenson picks it off. And the Bears are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. To the air, Williams. He's got the connection to Moore. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And a short gain here down to the 22. They work now on 2nd and 9. Looking to throw. Williams. And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this third quarter. Nolan Smith picks up his second sack of the afternoon. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The offense on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and a mile. Operating from the gun, Williams. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him.
Well, this has turned into an absolute week to forget for this quarterback. Multiple sacks. Pair that with multiple turnovers. As far as he's concerned, if he ever sees this defense again, it'll be way too soon.
This is taken at the 15. That'll wind up being a 50-yard punt, though they do get 10 back on the return. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Play action. Here's Hurts. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. They'll set up to throw. Rush coming, and he's taken down. T.J. Edwards in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down. 3rd and long, defense with no fear. They brought the pressure.
Zero fear at all. That means they feel really good about the guys who are going to cover. But the biggest one is they think their pressure will get there before he has a chance to find an open receiver.
They're going on 4th down with Hurts. And this is intercepted. And that should... Oh, they try a lateral on the return, and now the ball's loose. And some room to work. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Moving inside the 20. And hold everything here. This one is not over yet. They return it for the touchdown.
They continue to fight, don't they?
So a big play for the Eagles now as they'll go for 2.
Great, set.
Hurts will throw. And now the pressure gets there, and he goes down. So he couldn't get rid of the football, and that deficit stays right where it is. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he'll go out of bounds all the way down inside the 35.
I know the special teams coach will not permit himself a smile here, but inside, he's glowing. This is what he practices for. This is what he schemes. This is what he watches tape to put himself and his team in a position to score points. An absolute dream return.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. Flush to his right. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Nolan Smith. Who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon. Well, collectively as a defense, Charles, I think if you get 4 sacks a game, you're feeling really good. Now they have 6 as a unit.
And that type of a number It's just staggering because there's so many ways to try and counteract it. But in this case, they've got no answers for this unrelenting pressure coming at their quarterback.
And he is going to have the Bears first, and that should be the capper. Now a timeout called for by the offense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. And they'll indeed take a knee. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. The win for the Bears just around the corner. They go down to a knee. What a finish in this one, Charles. You know, this group, they come in, they have to fight a hostile atmosphere every snap. They get the late score, they get the victory, and that flight home, it's going to be a little sweeter after this one.
And Brandon, just like you, I was fired up for that last sequence. How about that? Wouldn't you have loved to have been in the huddle when they were mounting that game-winning drive? Big-time moment. No one shied away from it. They tuned out the crowd, kept their heads, and executed the way they needed to earn that win.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long from Philly.
GG's. I will be right back. Let's take a short break. About 5-minute break. I'll be right back.
Be right back. Taking a short break.
Back. Back.
Back.
The city of Philadelphia is one of rich history and passion, and you can always count on the ladder when you step inside Lincoln Financial Field. Here's Joshua Carty ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. Wishing he had a mulligan. That's not how you want to start the game.
Not at all, because not only do you give up the penalty and good field position, but it just kills the momentum of your team as you start a game.
Good, set.
Barkley, inside handoff. And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. Again, it's Barkley. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
That's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. I wonder if the defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
A first down carry for Barkley. On a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. 17 yards and a first down for Philly.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down. Pretty solid opening drive here, Charles. They've worked in the run game, the pass game, just steadily getting yards, and now they've got it inside the red zone here with an opportunity.
And the only thing they don't have so far is points. But the way that they're moving the ball now, that shouldn't take much longer. And they've established a great balance so far. Running, passing, doing what they want on offense.
Up the middle with Barkley. And he stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call them run fits, everyone was in the right place.
2nd and 9.
Set.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Rams are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line.
Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted.
And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. Now a timeout called for by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Well, what a response by that defensive unit, Charles, because they just saw their offense throw the interception. They come out there, not only get an interception of their own, but they take it back for the touchdown.
I won't sing it because no one wants to hear that, but perhaps an early case of anything you can do, I can do better between these defenses. A lot of people came to expect the offense to light this game up, but so far, the defenses are stealing the show.
Elliott good on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. So they throw the pick-6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
The L.A. offense ready to go for their next drive.
Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick-6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick-6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down.
We've called a lot of games, but we don't normally talk about inside linebackers being that fleet of foot, do we?
No, he was able to get outside there to make that play.
Yeah, and you know what makes them faster? Their ability to read plays, understand what offenses are trying to do, and put themselves in proper position.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams.
And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on 4th down.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
So in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, so they're going to opt to go for this thing. We'll see. Maybe a surprise pass or run. What will they do? We're about to find out. 4th down. They run. It's Williams. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. They'll stay on the ground with Williams. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. A give to Williams, running right. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Stafford now to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 44-yard line. A solid gain of 15 yards, and the sticks move. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. Stafford. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Down to the 10. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense.
Oh, no, quit, Poppy. All right, so we're in on a good note. We're in on a win. That's a good way to end it. Oh, is that right? Okay. What's this? All right, I didn't get nothing special. All right, everyone, thanks for watching. As always, like, subscribe, comment, and share. Peace.
Thanks everyone for watching. Like, thumbs up, comment, subscribe and share. Victory hand.